Hello, everybody, and welcome in. How are you today? We are taking a look at a few of the new mods that are coming out. We've got a bunch in the store with a new map, and I'm just seeing if there's anything else that they didn't throw into the store today. It looks like we've got 47 today. All right. Looks like we've got ourselves some trailers, some semis in, huh? All right, let's take a look. Looks like we've got the Lindy trailer. Looks like it's got all kinds of capacity. It takes about everything. European design. The price is 31,000 with 35,000 liters. Nice. And that is a shared mod, so it did not hit today in the but that is a decent trailer. Don't look like it's got a hitch back here, so I don't think you can double them. So moving on. And then we got this truck right here. Truck styling. It's going to cost you about $142,500. It's got some interesting interior. Another European design semi. Cost you $142,000 with 580 horse. And that is a shared mod. Looks like we got a few other semis in this. Looks like they all kind of popped up at the same time. This has got an 18,000 liter capacity, 750 horse. Running about 212. Lots of lights. Some funky interior. Alright, and moving on. That's another shared mod. Okay, Farmland Market. What is Farmland Market? Early Alpha. Use at your own risk. This mod is under active development and may contain bugs. Alright. In vanilla FS25, all unwanted farmlands are always available at static price. Even fields with harvested, ready crops that can be immediately sold for profit. Farmland Market adds dynamic price based on crops value, limits which fields are for sale at any given time, and color codes the map so you can see. Oh, this once they get the bugs fixed out of this would be a definite add-on. That way, certain fields won't be available. You just can't just go buy the whole map and yeah. New Harlan Ford, four-wheel drive tractor. Well, she's a pretty little six-wheeler. Alright. 10 engine options, power to 300 to 500 horse. And 6 engine options with 310 to 500 horse. And about $201,000 and $191,000. And that is one that hit Farming Simulator today. So this one is in the store. You go in the game, you will find it. Alright. John Deere 6 I know that one's in the store. Another John Deere. Like, they don't. It's like we have every one of the available John Deeres now. This is a medium tractor with 280 to 300 horse. John Deere. Vintage auger pack for your silos and heck, even if heck some of your wash plants, if you're in gold, these work great because the collisions around the dump area to feed your hopper are so wide you can't put ramps next to it. You got to put them 20 feet away. Then you got to dump a bunch of dirt, and maybe it fills in enough to where, yeah, it's bullshit. I mean, come on, collisions that are 20 foot away from something, you can't put something down. You need to take them away. Get them as close to that thing as possible. If you can. If you can't, then leave them right where they're at. Alright, well, that's also available at Farming Simulator. Alright, inside game. Alright, let's move on down. We got the 60-foot headers. Semi-trailer. So if you got a big-ass fucking header out there, you got the 60-footer, now they got the trailer for it. You know, it costs you $18,772 to get it. Okay. Looks like we got some old school disc harrows or disc plows. Thirteen mile an hour, 2 meter width. That's for your small itty bitty backyards with a tractor. Lizard. Safe barrier. So these are placeable. They're just for decoration. They're not actually going to stop anything unless you put them in the ground. And they don't have ditch witch in here, so it's not like you can actually put them in the ground properly. Ditch witch. The one thing that's not in this game, and it is the most common piece of farm equipment in the world. Irrigation ditches, everything. These things that's all they do is open trenches. I mean, they're more effective than a backhoe. Or an excavator. An excavator is just a waste. Alright, Italian oil mill. Looks like we got an update on that. Got some cool little screenshots on it. Storage area of it, looks like. Okay. Mill transforms olive, sunflower, and canola and rice into oils. So 40 and 40 on the sunflower and canola, and 50 and 50 on olives and rice, and 25 on rice output, the rice oil. So, not the greatest mixture, so use it with caution. I mean, the mixture doesn't look like it's going to really help you. Small farm warehouse. Yeah, okay, well, there you go. Small farm warehouse. Store all your goods there. Moving on. Deep bedded cowshed. So if you got you're into cows, you got a new shed for you. A deep bedded cowshed is a typical Swedish style that offers several configuration options. The cowshed has color configuration, and there are 3 different wall materials to choose from. Okay, in addition, you can choose whether to include gable windows or not. Woohoo! Alright, and daily upkeep and capacity is 100 cows. Daily upkeep is $140. Okay, straw tarpaulin. I guess it's just a place to put your straw bales down on. Okay. Moving on. Man, it looks like we've got a dairy, a small greenhouse, just a bunch of little things coming in, just a bunch of buildings. Soybean oil factory, metal garage. Not bad. Looks like people could use it for whatever you want. store grain, whatever you want into it. Soybean oil factory. Then we got liquid manure tank. And it's got a 1,000,000 liter capacity. And it'll cost you $5,000. Not bad. And they even got an extension with another 1,000,000 liters. So there you go, guys. And you got 2,000,000 liters worth of poop holding. New hull and rims, that's a prefab. So you've got to do certain things to put this in. You need to adjust the size of the rims and hubs according to your tire configuration. No thanks. Too much crap to do. And there's a prefab here for a display. A DBL display was specifically developed for figures featuring 5 different pages compatible with the following models. All important information needed for daily operation. So it's just for that. If you run these type of trailers or whatever, there you go. I'm good with the little one that's already there, pre-made by game. There's another new prefab that came in, GDR fence. This is a typical type of fence that has commonly used, enclosed, but it's a prefab, so it's not a mod, it's a prefab, so you actually got to add this into your bullshit. This one. And this one I know hit the map, has hit. I don't think there's any additional downloads for it. At least what I've seen. I've looked on different sites. View of the map. Just an update. No, yeah, it's an update. 1.0.1.0. So I don't know if there's any extra add-ons. Don't know what all the map comes with. It comes with a few extras that they added to. Cover crops, hummus additive, and mustard. I mean, they put some more cover crops and whatnot into it. Other than that, here is your map. I haven't downloaded or tried it, so I don't know if there's actually going to be. They've been not really telling you whether or not there's updates, and if they do, it says, oh, just the ones that you need will download. So there's that. Okay, if you got this Agrement tool pack, it's been updated. You got a universal bucket, 250 liters, 3-point hydraulic bucket for 1260 liters, and a grapple bucket. Really? Okay. 3-point hitches. Okay. That was the other thing they added. Okay, power tools. Well, that'll get updated when it actually hits the mod hub. There's the important thing in my life, my wife. Got the TT4. She says it's snowing. Okay, I'll have to go outside and look. It's snowing? I was wondering why it was fucking cold in this house. Alright, well, let's go see if it's actually snowing here. And then I will be right back in with the see this. My wife just texted and said it was snowing, so I gotta go take a look. Just gotta look outside real quick. I hear rain. I'm not seeing any snow per se. I'm hearing some heaviness. And we're here in Oregon, so there's not supposed to be any snow right now. And I'll be damned. It does look like there's a little bit of snow in that rain. I wonder if my heaters went from 70 to 65. The temperature dropped that much. When I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, my temperatures on my thermometer, my heaters in here said 70 degrees. And we're off. 3 hours go by and temperature drops. My heaters are at 65 and going inside my trailer, so wow. No, I'm not seeing any snow. A little bit maybe, but that's about it. All right, now that we got that all figured out, let me get back to the task at hand and get back to these mods. Kind of curious about what was that, the T14 or T44 or TT4, whatever that is on my screen. I'll be back there in a second. Just gotta shut the door. It's freaking cold. Yeah, TT4. So what is this thing? Let's take a look. Alright, the TT4 is a legendary skidder. Okay. Not bad. Designed for logging work. Nice. And is that no, it's a shared mod. So there's a new one for Mike. Something for logging, something he can come in and check out. The TT4. See what if it's worth it. Alright, and MTU8. MBU8. So this MB somebody. The capacity is 11,000 to 15,900. And the spreading width is 20 meters. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's converted from 22 to 25. Not bad at all. Yeah, we do have some more of these trailers. It looks like they're updated 8 hours ago. No, these are new. These are new. Two types, the standard grain and silage. Different harvesting, best price. Our base price is $13.3. And read more. Okay, there we go. Yeah. They got a Discord server right there, so if you want to do it. And these probably are in game. Nope, shared mods. Looks like they do a lot of stuff with shared mods. So let's go to page 4. Looks like we're Druma Hills. Or Dramana Hills. Let's read more to see. Starting position built. Multi-terrain. Additional crops. No boats or trains. Don't see anything. So this is an update. I don't see anything about extra mods, so I did get an update this map. Not seeing any pictures of the map itself, so if you know the map, you know the map. If you don't, well. And it is at shared mods. I didn't really give too much description on the map. This Volvo right here, and that's a brand new Volvo. Get it for 120,000. Max speed is 30. No Terraform. It works with the Acon pack. Okay. Alright. Amazon combo pack. Looks like we've got a front mount. I got a 6-meter width, 90 grand, 210 horsepower. The hopper's got an 18,000 capacity. No, probably 18,000 price and a 2,500 capacity. Not much difference there, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. This is also in game. Wardrobe clothes. Yep. All this stuff is new. I mean, have your ass kicked. You mean creepy old Walter here. A bunch of new clothing and everything came in. New faces. I picked it up. It shared mods. And high beam. Via long press button. So you can just long press instead of like regular headlights, back headlights, and then high beams, cycling through. A small log transport trailer. Here you go, Mike. We've got a transport trailer one for you if you want to do some small logging in a small area. Interactive chain details. So they got a little one for that. Zunhammer pack. Looks like it is a sprayer. I hate it when they put all these icons on here. It just drives me nuts. That's just me, though. Custom backgrounds, that one's back again. Mercedes, I think that's back again. That's custom background pack. I like it. So however you kind of want your custom backgrounds. Yeah, this is a prefab. You gotta actually put it into a file and all that crap. So it explains it on a different modding area. Alright, looks like we're back into PGR. A published map in the PGR style. This is 1222. So, interested in this map? It's got all kinds of crops. Yeah, this map will automatically down the modifications. Okay, so there is extra mods for this. So be leery, because last time I read that there was like 25. So these are mod dependent maps. Realistic day-night shader. I'm not too keen on that. I could care less. And then we're into yesterday's already. This is class Evelon 450 pack limited edition, so it's kind of neat. Oh wow, color configuration like a mofo. Welcome to Rainbow Bright. I mean, look at that. Look at all that color configuration. Does it come with pronouns too? Alright, brand new one too. And this is a shared mods. Alright. Well, that takes it for King Mod. We brought it back into the yesterdays. Had a few of them come out yesterday, but I will head over here to Mod Hub. And no, not the FS official website Mod Hub. This is a different Mod Hub. I'll bring it over here. This Mod Hub, you can look for Euro Track Simulator 2, Farming Simulator 25, Farming Simulator 22, sorry, and 25. Then American Truck Simulator and all these other games. You can get pretty much all the Farming Simulator 13, 15, 17, 19, 22, and 25 up there. This is a good site, but when you come in here, it'll look like this, and there's going to be pop-ups and bullshit here. You click on the one you want. This will pop up. Find the close. It closes. There we go. And this is the farm pack. And let's see here. Looks like it's just direct download from here, 75 megs. Okay. Let's see here. Capacity 30 cows. Farm building, purchase price, da 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 da. Apartment building. Whole farm. Shop category cows. Not bad. Looks like we've got the 1102 and 1103. And two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. 24,000 and 29,000. Oh, it's 240,000 and 290,000. They're going to run you about 107 to 130 horse on either one of them. So they're just a small to medium tractor. Liquid manure tank. We got the soybean oil factory. Yep, everything that we've seen at the other ones. Don't see anything. Oh, a house with a leaking roof. Oh my gosh. I bypassed that on the other one. So if you want a house with a leaking roof, there you go. That'll cost you $78,000 and $230 a day to have a leaky roof house. Modern house, Euro. Deep bedded, yep. Everything's the same. Not really anything new on this one compared to the other. Sometimes they actually carry like an extra map on this one compared to the other. And I picked up a couple maps last night. I loved them. Here's the forestry helicopter. That's new too. I've seen that. That one would be good for Mike. Yeah. There's the TT4. Looks like we're coming full circle, guys. We were like 7 pages on the other one, so they had more than this one. There's the Dramara Hills. And I don't know if this one... I don't think this one has any, but you never know. It's from Shared Mods. That's where you can find that at. See if they got any better pictures of this for Mike here. Yeah, that was the only picture we kind of got on the last one. It's an interesting... 51 people have already downloaded it. Well, doesn't look like much. So we'll go ahead and close this. We'll pop into here and see what these guys have got. That mod network. And we are looking the same. I'm on. We're glitching. Same except for this one right here. Unless you want big fields. This, I covered this yesterday. This is not a standard map. Blah 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 blah. And you got to do special things. So yeah, we're just not going to. Oh, International 200 Series. They got their brush truck. That was actually a pretty good little mod. I think I picked that one up myself. And then they got the butcher's shop. These guys sometimes are kind of behind. Then you got the Giant's Dildo. They're so proud of themselves they got to put their own building in the game. And railroads. If you're into railroads, there is a bunch of Placeball railroad stuff. It's rolling stock and Placeball railroads. I actually picked this up myself. I'm going to start practicing with some railroading. See what happens, you know. Never know. I picked that up. I picked this up, and then we're just a store category one that you got. That I picked up also. ATB. This is a greeting, friends. This mod allows you to sell your products as well-known stores located in our country. Features included bulk food stock sales, pallet stock sales. Okay. It's just another sell point. Now, whether it gives you good money or not, who knows? Personally, I only use a couple different sell points because every time I get these ones right here, like lifeguard station. Got some more small greenhouses that just take water, no seeds. Now we're into the same things we were already looking at. if they decide to move over. Alright. I picked up these railroads right here, ZCAs. Actually pretty good. There's the forestry helicopter. Oh, the repair wrench, yeah. Just the repair wrench you have in your hand to repair your vehicles with. Just another way to repair your vehicles. And now we're into the Volvo trucks that were in the John Deere 6. Villa Vare Farmhouse. Yep, looks like we are. That's pretty much everything. And in game, what made it? There's those tractors. The New Hollands, new ones. The new John Deere. And there's the new header, new fences. These things right here I think are just decorations. We ain't worried about it. Ain't nothing I'm interested in. And this is one of the maps that popped in. Let's see. Install. No extra downloads. Okay. So. There you go. This was an update. When I first came in, it looked like this. Well, actually, just these. And then all this popped in. I first came in, it was just this map. Then update, update, update. Then everything from Friday. Now we've got 18 more mods that came in. 24 mods today. Not bad. And most of them were, well, a lot of them were updates. A lot of new ones. I don't need no leaky house, no modern house. This PRZY. Alright, let's kind of back up and go take a look at this map, shall we? I did some cleaning. Got rid of some of the maps that I've been testing. These are two of the newer ones I've been testing right here. And they will take 900 mods, both of them. Dead serious. Well, you'll see what I've got in mods when I go up here. Okay, what the hell was the name of that map? I did just get it, didn't I? Oh, it's right here. PRZY. That's still not downloaded. So we'll take a look after it's done. I thought my computer already done downloaded it. I figured that was it. That's all I needed. PRZY. Then we'll go take a look at it as soon as this download is done. Yesterday when I did this, downloaded a map, everything was fine. Then as soon as I clicked into it, oh, you need these 25 mods. That one hurt. Alright, back. Yeah, it was this map right here. This one needed 25 mods. No, it ain't gonna use. New farm, start with $1 million, of course. Start farm, of course. Easy, what the hell. Continue. 875, guys. 875, and I still got more mods that I need to stick in. And when I downloaded a map last night from online, it threw in like 6 mods. I cleaned out my mod folder and where all my downloads go into. And I got a certain download that I left there that would be my base that were want new ones come in. Well, I did the map and I had 6 downloads sitting there. I'm like, I didn't download this stuff. Excuse me. But I think we will definitely get into this map. Got a strong feeling on that one. Because when I had the 25 mods, I didn't think I was getting into it. And all of a sudden, bam, I'm in. Let's see if this one loads in good. Then we will go see what all is entitled with the map. What all needs to be... Well, not what all needs to be, what all we get, I should say. What properties we get, what kind of farm equipment we get, what's the crop calendar look like. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of cover crops in the Alps. And that way I can get it going. Come on. There we go. A little more. More. Come on, you can do it. Don't be shy. Don't hit that 60% mark and stop on me. That's right. Yeah, I wasn't worried about it. When that circle isn't sitting there just spinning like a top, then I know it's going to load in. Alright, we got 2. Let's see what this map looks like, guys and gals. As soon as it loads me in, and okay. We're in. It's not liking all my mods. They're really laggy. But that could be because I got other things open and I'm doing a bunch of stuff in the background too, so. Let's take a look at the map. Looks like we got this field. Let's back. Okay, go back in the map. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't like a lot of mods. It's kind of laggy. So I'll purchase this. And I'll purchase this. Looks like we got this field up here. That looks like it. Those are your 3 fields. And I'm betting we're lagging like this because there's so much logs on here. It looks like you got a little patch behind your house too. I'm not seeing that you own this farm. Must be because you own it with spot number 1. Got you. Alright, let's take a look to see what the, whoops, go the other way. Crop calendar. Looks like we got some alfalfa in there, so that's another crop. Then we got hummus, oat, olives, rye. Alright, sorghum, silly's made, spelt, tractical or whatever, and vetchweed, sugarcane. So a few extras that we can do in September right here. Got a couple extras there. October we got a couple now. We got rye we can do in spelt, which will be nice. That'll give us a few more besides field grass, green rye, and hummus. I mean, we get up here and we got barley and alfalfa, of course, but canola. I did not see oilseed radish anywhere. Maybe because the mustard must have took its place. Oh, there it is, oilseed radish. All right, moving on. Looks like we got a cow barn and a shed with open something rather. So we do have a cow barn and a shed with open chicken pasture. All right, but nothing in them. So contracts just started, so we got the 2. Yeah, we own 3 different productions. Like we've got apples. We've got whatever this is. Composter. And a large glass greenhouse that doesn't grow shit. All right, moving on. Economics don't look too bad. And we go back out of that. And we will go into your garage and see what the heck we've got. We got some small tractors. Case and, well. 143 and 117. Your case is the smaller tractor, the 2. You got some front end loader equipment. Looks like you got some forks, bell forks, and a bucket. Trailers, you got just the 1. And you got a power harrow, cultivator, and plow. And you got a seeder, which does quite a few. Recommend picking up something different. Mowers, you got a good one and a bad one. Windrow, and some weights. And in the store, it looks like they give you a pretty decent amount of stuff that's in used right now, so looks pretty good there. And then your typical train stuff, and well, I got trains. These is the trains that were in their download area, and these are all your locomotives that come with it. Yeah, there's a lot. And of course you got the rolling stock, where you got your flatbeds and your box cars, your grain cars, your wood cars. I'm actually looking forward to doing something this, and then you got some more. As you can tell, these are Lizard. This is a different company. I've got different company in here with Lizard. So I've got a lot of trains. And RGC mining, of course, that's about it. But this game seems a little laggy to me for how many mods as I've got in here, so don't run so many mods, or you might lag like I am. Or it could just be the simple fact that I'm actually got way too many things opened up right now. Let's take a look at the map real quick, and we'll go look around to see. These look kind of like a dense forest, so for my logging friends, we're going to go visit. And there is several different types of trees. They're pretty close to each other in some areas, a little further apart in others. We got some thick ones. Yeah, we've got a bunch of different style trees in here. So, Mike, here's your trees. Looks pretty good out in here. Alright, let's, alright, not bad. It's got some thickets. Not bad pricings. $150,000. I mean, come on, let's. Working. I might even just use this for a logging map. Might just take out all my farm equipment and reload this thing in and see how it does. It's a pretty beautiful map, though. Sorry I'm lagging so bad, guys. Jump over the top of them. Yeah, I'm a little laggy. I got way too many mods in. So I'd have to do a few difference. But let's go see. So you looked at productions. Those are the owned ones. So on the map. Yep, I lagged out. There we go. So available. There ain't much right now that's open, but I guarantee you. Oops. I'll pop up here. There's probably more if you. Well, no, it's just not much productions anywhere, really. You can't really buy any of this other stuff out here. Alright, well. Yeah, you really just can't buy. Like here, the middle here. Let's see, if you buy 16, do you get the wooded land? No. You buy here, do you get the wooded land? No. You buy here? No. Just buying the plots. So this wooded land in the center, unless you can find the trigger that buys it all. 60? No. Not finding any trigger anywhere to buy it all. We're down here at the bottom of the map. Not seeing anything to buy the circumference of the map. I just want to go to the edge or close to it. Yep, that's it. No, that's a small section. That's a small section. That's a small section. If you want to start logging in little areas, I mean, it's a perfect one to go to. Alright, well, this map's kind of making me, so I'm going to quit without saving. Yes. So if I go back into that map, I know I can't, I'm not going to bring all my mods in. All right, well, that pretty much wraps up the mod and map show. Now go back in here and get you on the latest again. If you do have a long header and you need a better trailer, they got the 60 footer. If you're into the liquid manure and your cows, we've got you covered here. And if you do greenhouses, now you got little AB ones. So now you can stack, pack, and rack these like crazy. They're small. They probably do the same thing as a large one, but just, well, you know, so many vegetables. Let's see here. Tomatoes, lettuce, onions. There you go. Tomatoes, lettuce, and onions. 3 of the most sought after ones and higher end for prices. So if you just want something that's just gonna get her done, there you go. Just for quick resale. That's what I'd use those small ones for. And then use the bigger ones for doing your production plants. This is the one I'm really curious on, is this one right here. What's the capacity? 38 cubic meters. Already got one in there that's 37.5, so I mean, I'm not gaining 500, so. Alright, that looks like what it is for the day. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will be doing some farming simulating a little bit later. I will be heading into my Alpine to finish up that. So later on, oh, not Alpine, but into the Alps. I don't know why I call it Alpine, but the Alps. We'll be heading into that. And I've adjusted my Kino City. I've adjusted the money that I'd loaned for the Alps. This was 153. So I took down 5 million because I always round, you know me. But not bad maps. Not out yet, but not bad maps. I mean, they are, but they aren't. These are updates, and they're pretty fun. But 25 extra mods for that one. Alright. Well, I need to reset my tag and everything else, and then I will be into the Alps. So I will see you all here in just a little bit. Let me get some more coffee, get a smoke break in, whatnot, and I will bring my stream right back up. But need to change that title. Everybody be looking for mods and then get disappointed because there's no mod show going on. Alright. See you all here in just a little bit. Let me get set up. Peace.